Tomorrow night. Skies are going to be clear through most of the overnight hours. There are clouds out to the west that eventually will spread eastward. We'll see those clouds thicken very late tonight and first thing early tomorrow morning. And then probably by about 9 or 10 o'clock, we'll start to see that moisture move into the area. Area of high pressure is the reason why we do have the clear skies overhead. That slides eastward. By 7 o'clock tomorrow morning, clouds around. All the wintry mix will be to our west. That slides eastward. It'll be pretty nasty at times during the afternoon hours tomorrow and tomorrow evening. There may be 1/10 of an inch of ice or less anticipated. It doesn't take very much for the roads to get slick, the sidewalks to get slick, so be cautious. This will continue until about midnight until this moves eastward and eventually colder air moves in behind that come Thursday for Thanksgiving. So for your travel day tomorrow, we're watching out for the potential of less than 1/10 of an inch of ice to be the concern. We're looking at numbers running a couple hundredths of an inch of rain, a couple of hundredths of an inch of ice, that is anticipated. So with that in mind, our overnight lows tonight will be in the teens and 20s, setting the stage for warm air moving up over the cold ground come first thing tomorrow morning with a mostly clear sky, and eventually as we head through the day, we'll have a potpourri of weather. Rain, freezing rain, sleet and snow. All of these could be at any time during the day tomorrow. And then we'll get back into the wintry mix across our southern counties. I think there'll be a couple of hours of just rain across our southern counties come mid-afternoon, but then that wintry mix changes back into slippery roads. Here's your Storm Track 7-day forecast. 20s for highs on Thanksgiving and windy. Temperatures warm into the mid-40s by Sunday, and then back down into the 30s with another chance of rain or snow coming up here on Monday. Pretty shot. This was taken in Alaska. This was taken in September. Pretty photo taken by Les Booth. Thank you very much, Les. Beautiful shot of the reflection there. I'm probably in Alaska right now. It doesn't look that nice. It's probably either snow-covered or a lot colder.
All right, the big question everyone's asking, if you were driving the family car, would you leave tonight, tomorrow,
I would leave tonight.
Thursday?
I'd leave tonight, right? Tonight or, well, yeah, tonight.
Or Thursday morning. What about Thursday?
Thursday morning would be okay. Tomorrow's going to be, yeah, you're probably going to be able to travel. There'll be a few hours that you can travel, but this is a large storm. So if you go north, it's going to be snow. If you go south, you're better off, but this is going to cover a large area of sleet and freezing rain. So if you drive, it may look wet, but you have to assume that it's icy. So you can drive tomorrow.
There you have it, folks.
You just need to take a lot of extra time to get to your destination.
Good to know. Thank you, Mark. We'll save the date. Prince William and Kate Middleton will marry April 29th in London's Westminster Abbey. It is a bittersweet location for the royal family. The historic London Church was also the location of Princess Diana's funeral. Royal officials announcing today the couple chose the venue for its beauty, intimacy, and historic royal connections. This will be a wide awakening to Kate, but many say she's up for all of this new attention to her everyday life.
To help me along the way.
Are you potty training a new puppy, or do you just hate taking your dog outside during the winter? Well, the potty patch is supposed to solve those problems and more. It is a fake patch of grass that claims to be the perfect alternative to a real yard, but does it really work? News Channel 7's Danielle Wagner puts the potty patch to the test.
Haley Hughes and Josh Dubin are the proud doggy owners of 2-year-old Lola and 4-month-old Graham. The engaged couple and doggies live in an apartment in downtown Waterloo, so not much grass is available.
Parks, but they're a couple blocks away from us, so it's hard potty train them because you have to get your coat on, run down the stairs.
Lola already uses a potty pad, but Hughes says it's not nice to look at.
It's kind of gross when you have people over because they can see where they've went to the bathroom.
Hughes and Dubin hope to train both dogs on the potty patch.
Is your house one big doggy bathroom? Tired of cleaning and replacing carpets and furniture? The American Kennel Club presents the Potty Patch.
We saw it at Walgreens once and we kind of looked at it and we were like, I wonder if that works. I wonder if our dog's going to try to chew on the grass looking things, like, or what. So it's just something we've been curious about.
I dropped the potty patch off on a Sunday. Since any dog owner knows potty training doesn't happen overnight, I decided to come back later. I left a handheld camera behind to document the training.
So it's Tuesday and Graham peed on it once in this area and it never soaked through. And it seems to be a fun play area for him. But it looks like tonight somebody hit the corner of it.
Here's video of Graham chewing on the grass. But after getting some pee on the potty patch, he stopped. I came back 6 days later to get another update.
It definitely looks a lot nicer. than a regular potty pad. I just don't think it was enough time for our genius dogs here to kind of adjust.
Yeah. But there was a mini breakthrough. Lola used the potty patch while I was there. Hughes and Dubin say it doesn't magically potty train your pets, but it's a nice tool for people like them who don't have a yard. They say there's no smell and it's very easy to clean. So overall, they like the potty patch. For final grades, Josh gave the patch an A for looks. Haley gave it a B. Her suggestion is for the sides to go up more because when her dogs peed near the edge, it ran off onto the floor. And I did let them keep the potty patch, so they plan to keep working with Lola and Graham to hopefully be completely potty trained with it. Back to you.
Interesting test. The potty patch costs around $40. Be sure to watch tomorrow. Nikki Newbro tries out the InStyler. Coming up on Iowa's News Channel, seasonal cold. Find out how you can get rid of that nasty influenza. Plus, what not to do. A turkey safety demonstration you don't want to miss. But first, here's a look at your midday lottery numbers from your official lottery station, KWWL. Johnson & Johnson is recalling more children's medication, but the company says the product does not pose any risk to you, the customer. This recall includes 4 million packages of Benadryl tablets and 800,000 bottles of junior-strength Motrin tablets. These meds were manufactured at the company's McNeil Consumer Health plant. It is temporarily closed because of other problems. This same company recalled thousands of kids and infant Tylenol and other medications because of quality issues. If you or someone you know is coughing and just feeling downright miserable, well, join the club. It seems everyone's getting sick right about now. So now that we've got it, what can we do to treat it?
For the run-of-the-mill virus with cough, cold, and sore throat, it's symptomatic support an antihistamine, a cough suppressant like wafenicin or dextromethorphan, acetaminophen or ibuprofen for the aches, pains, low-grade fever.
Now, experts do say you should see your doctor if that cough lasts more than 3 weeks, and it's important to know antibiotics cannot treat a virus, so don't get frustrated if your doctor doesn't give you them. It won't make the cough go away faster, and it can contribute to bacterial resistance. Now, here's Brian Williams with a look at what's coming up right here at 5:30 on NBC Nightly News.
Coming up here tonight, a lot of tension overseas. What officials fear could escalate into the worst situation since the Korean War. We'll have complete coverage when we join you here tonight.
Thanksgiving, of course, just 2 days away. Well, this morning on Today in Iowa, News Channel 7's Nikki Newbro, along with the Waterloo Fire Department, showed us the dangers of cooking a turkey in a fryer. This was shot live this morning. Check it out.
I'm gonna let you take over here. Now, like you said, this is live television, so either it'll work or it won't work. But let's see if we can light this turkey on fire.
Wow, take a look at that. Shane Shellhorn with the Waterloo Fire Department says the oil in the fryer is combustible. When it gets hot, it creates that violent reaction. As the turkey is dumped into the fryer, you get a fire.
Way to do it would be to first do a water displacement test, put it in there so the water is 1 inch over the turkey, take the turkey out, dump the water out, measure that line, and then make sure you pat the turkey very dry before you dump it back in there, because obviously water and oil, hot oil do not mix.
It's also very important to keep an eye on what you're cooking. Things can get so busy during the holiday cooking a lot of times that food gets forgotten, and that's when fires may start. So thanks very much to the Waterloo Fire Department for helping us safely demonstrate this. All right, we are going to check back in live on the wonderful homecoming parade. It's all for Staff Sergeant Sal Junta, who was honored this past week with the Medal of Honor. He is the only living recipient thus far from the Iraq and Afghan wars to receive it. It's quite an honor. He is only the second Iowan to receive it as well. And so many have rallied behind him and are coming out tonight, despite the colder temperatures, to recognize that Governor Chet Culver has made today Staff Sergeant Sal Junta Day. And a reminder from Mark that tomorrow will not be fun for traveling. We're going to see you in 30 minutes for the news at 6.